Hello everyone, how you doing? Again, if I'm in certain buildings that have mask mandates, I gotta wear a mask. They're okay with making videos, but as long as I'm wearing a mask, I'm good. But yeah, like I said in the last video, you know, some Massachusetts communities are ending the mask mandate. Some Massachusetts school districts are ending the mask mandates, but there are some that still have the mask mandate in place because obviously doctors in Massachusetts are split about ending mask mandates, which is completely understandable. I know it's frustrating for some people and everything, but also got to remind everyone that masks are still required on public and private transportation, such as trains, planes, and buses, even limousines, even taxi cabs, Ubers, school buses, you name it. Yeah, so in the previous video, I was talking about, with all the stuff that's going on in the schools and everything. And yes, I said I was going to talk about more about it on what causes all these series of fights, and one of the main reasons it does. You see, one of the main reasons why there's series of fights that keep happening in Massachusetts schools is, I know I said this before, but it's social media, Facebook, everything, Twitter, Instagram, and of course TikTok, which leads to Massachusetts Attorney General Maura Healey launching an investigation as well as lawsuits against TikTok. Because before the 2021 fall semester ended, there was a TikTok post that had every school district across the nation on high alert because they posted something about it. And really, whoever made that video, I heard the person was never charged or anything, but they got spoken to. But really, not charging the person, that just raises more question. That really does. Because we need to remind teens that actions like that have consequences. We need to because we want to send a message and get other teens to learn about what they say on social media and all the threats they make. We need to remind teens that they keep this up, you know it can stop them from getting a job in the future because in Massachusetts it's an at-will state, which means employers can fire you for what you did 25 years ago. Yes, they can. Now, back on the whole story about the Harvard break ins, it shouldn't take burglars to make Harvard increase more security. Because remember, they didn't treat janitors in security very well because of the pandemic. But now there's at least one person breaking into the dorms at Harvard University and everything like that. Not to mention that students were sleeping when it was happening. See, the problem is Harvard should keep the gate closed and have somebody watch the gate and make sure people have IDs to enter the campus. Because especially the Harvard Yard, because I've even seen it when I ride one of the blue bikes through Harvard Square. Even if I get off the MBTA bus route number 1 or number 69, I've seen the gates open. Because really, I understand, you want to loosen the restrictions, everything like that. But still, you know, with stuff like that going on, and the fact that you're in the inner city, I think it's a good idea to keep the gate closed, have somebody watch the gate, make sure they enter, via Harvard University card. You make sure it's only accessible for students, and employees. But like I said, I understand they want to loosen the restrictions, everything like that, because of students and employees' mental health, financially and academically. But the thing is, they need to do a better job of increasing more security at Harvard University. And I know it's up to the students to make sure, they know who they let in and they know who they open the door for. But really, you gotta make sure everybody's safe and everything. You gotta make sure everybody's safe. And as I kept saying and kept urging everyone, that our parents, school officials such as teachers, coaches, superintendents, deans, principals, campus security, campus police, because I urge them all to come together, what if it's, a Zoom meeting, an in-person meeting, or both. Because campus safety and school safety continues to be a top concern. Because there's been people that's been attacked just because of their race, orientation, religion, and there's been fights going on because of what was said on social media. Because this is the time to address it. Because I am urging everyone, to set their difference aside, set their political views aside, and come together and discuss more about school and campus safety. And my thoughts and prayers go out to the UMass students, family, and friends. Because a student from Mississippi was walking along with a friend to a gathering, and that night when it was raining, she was struck on campus on Mass Ave and later passed away at Bay State Medical Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. But the main problem was they never had a sign that says crosswalk closed, sidewalk closed. Now, they did have a barrier at that crosswalk, but there wasn't a sign that said crosswalk closed. And there wasn't a sign that said sidewalk closed. Because you can have construction like that, you gotta let people know by putting up a sign that's saying it's closed. The sidewalk's closed, the crosswalk's closed. Because of liability. And then one day it did snow and everything. And when I was on campus for the UMass men's basketball game against VCU, as in Virginia Commonwealth University, it was snow all over the memorial spot. And the next day, I shoveled it out and everything, and I put salt all around it, just to make sure it doesn't freeze up and everything. And I saw the girls' parents, and they thanked me for keeping it open. But anyways, I'm about to go 10 minutes into this video. This is what I'm on, everyone. This is part 11 on school and campus safety. So stay tuned for part 12. And remember, be safe, be well, everyone. Thank you.